Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Katrina Markle and Paige Laverty.
Today, a huge sports weekend. We take you to the court, the mat, the ice, the lane, and the pool.
I'm Jamie Curtis. How does an athlete suffer from a life-altering injury and still come back to start for her senior season? I'll have the story.
And giving thanks to those who have given so much to Gahanna Lincoln.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Katrina Markle.
And I'm Paige Laverty.
Hey, Paige, are you nervous for the government state test on Wednesday?
I don't even have to take it, but good luck with that.
Great. Well, on to the news.
We start today with a new school record.
A freshman here at Lincoln did say he is the top.
Freshman Dylan Sponseller broke the previous school record of 57.55 for 6 dives, and that's a major accomplishment. As a whole, Central. Here's Dylan to tell us more about what accomplishment means to him.
Pretty good. I mean, I'm just going to try to keep working on it and trying to improve it and just get it more. And I know I can do better, and just by doing better, I just got to go practice and practice. And I'm a freshman this year, so I got, probably 3 more years of trying to beat it and getting it higher and higher so no one can touch it.
Thanks, Dylan. Moving on to swimming, the Lions are continuing their winning streak, beating Westerville Central on Friday, and their first meeting dominated all events, totaling 139-39 for the girls and 120-43 for the boys. The Lions are on top this season, looking great this season with an undefeated record. Here's Toby Treese to share a recap of Friday's meet. Here he is.
Today we had our 3rd meet of the season against Westerville Central. The boys and the girls both won. Our relays did really good. Just as a team, we had a really good sense of encouraging each other. We all had a lot of best times. There's a lot of really good effort that I saw from both the boys and the girls. I could honestly see a lot of improvement in a lot of my teammates and myself. I swam the 200 free, the 100 backstroke, the 200 free relay, and the 400 free relay. And just overall, it was a great night for our team.
Thanks, Toby. Can't wait to see what the season holds. Continuing with sports, not only did the swimmers do great things this weekend, but also this Friday.
Athletes suffer from injuries and have to miss some of their season very often. But it is not often that an athlete has to miss an entire season.
Tearing an ACL is a nightmare that no athlete wishes to go through, and the recovery is a very long process, meaning most athletes still return to their sport at all.
But one athlete at our school tore her ACL her sophomore year, and after missing a season, she's back to start for her senior year.
Our Jamie Curtis has the story.
Senior Kaya Jordan, a classroom scholar, a stellar athlete, starting point guard for the Lady Lions basketball team since her freshman year. OCC honorable mention her sophomore year, averaging 7 points a game. Here is her story.
Kaya was a hard-working athlete that came to practice every day and displayed positive leadership. She was dedicated to the program. I would love for my daughters to grow up to be a Kaya because, again, she's positive, she's loving, she's caring, she displays hard work.
She always gives 110% no matter what she does. She's really hard on herself. She's the most unselfish player that you'll ever see in your life. She will build your stats for you.
Kaya's skills have always shown on and off the court, but before the start of Kaya's junior year, she tore her left ACL, taking her out of every physical activity that she was currently involved in.
It was November 2nd of 2022. It was at a Hilliard-Bradley scrimmage. It was the first scrimmage of the year, and I was just going up for a regular layup. It was non-contact, and then I kind of pivoted wrong on my layup, and then I tore my ACL. I had surgery November 22nd of 2022. Then a week after that, I started my physical therapy. So at first we just started with range of motion, trying to get my flexion and extension back. Then eventually went into plyometrics, started to learn how to walk again, run again.
After her surgery, I mean, it was a long 9-10 month recovery. She was in rehab pretty much every single day, twice at OSU and working from home and at the gym, strength training.
Even when Kaya was hurt and couldn't play, she never left her teammates' side. She never gave up on them, and they never gave up on her.
The day after her surgery, they had a game in Westerville, and she was there at that game. she just doesn't want to let her team down.
She was still on the sideline. She was still at every single practice, helping people through plays, getting them in the right spot, making sure they're mentally ready for the game, physically ready for the game. She never gave up on her teammates.
After missing an entire season of playing the game that she loves, Kaya is back now and ready to dominate her senior year. Being able to play again means the world to her and her teammates.
This season's really important to me, especially when it comes to college. I missed my junior year, which is like a crucial part of the college recruitment, so I have to like really go all out this senior year.
It means a lot for her to be back. Last year, I believe that we missed her leadership on the court.
Kaya being back, we feel like we have another piece to add to the puzzle for us to all come together, one goal, one family.
Kaya has gone through so many adversities in her high school career, and she has overcome every hardship that she has faced. She is truly an inspiration to all athletes. This is Jamie Curtis for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Jamie. Our varsity hockey team is getting back to work after a tough weekend. They played Worthington-Kilbourne yesterday, and after a hard-fought game, lost 4-2. The Lions started off strong, going up 2-0 to the second period. However, Kilbourne was able to counter with another 4 by the end of the game. Lion goals were scored by Trey Martin and Tony Dejanov. Good luck with the team this weekend.
The boys and girls bowling team went out for a tournament on Saturday and battled their hardest. The boys were in 4th place to qualify, beating Hilliard Bradley to advance to the semifinals, but ended up losing to Ashland. The girls unfortunately lost to River Valley in the first round of bracket play, finishing their tournament in an admirable 2nd place. We spoke to 2 boys varsity bowlers, Caden Urban and Braden Anderson, to tell us how they think the tournament went. Here they are.
Did well. We started pretty strong, had a rocky middle, first couple bakers. Towards the end, we brought it back up, brought the energy back, average around 190s, 200s.
Having practices all over the summer and having it multiple times a week, doing league and doing a Sunday practice. And during the season, we have matches and we have these practices we put in a lot of work into.
Thanks, Dylan, and congrats.
We will catch up with the boys basketball tomorrow. Hey, Paige, do you smell that? It smells like something fishy.
Oh, well, that must be our very own TJ Sweeney.
Guess you guys aren't a fan of my new fish shampoo. Well, you will like the news I have for you today. The Gahanna community is getting into the holiday spirit. Over the weekend, they hosted their annual holiday hoopla. There were 72 vendors selling many different items, like earrings, woodworking materials, crocheted items, and even honey from our beekeeping club, and dog treats from the Barkery. In addition to this, there was a raffle, a kid zone, and even Santa himself. We talked to community arts members Dalen Givens about how the event went.
I think the event's going really well. I mean, today it's just a really big turnout. It started off really early and there was a lot of hard work that went into it. However, I think it all paid off in the end. I mean, as you can see, everything turned out really good. We have so many people. We have like a record turnout of over 72 vendors today. So, and with the introduction of a kid zone, it's been a lot more interactive and I think people have really enjoyed it.
Thanks, Dalen. Miss Parrish's microbiology class is learning about all kinds of different viruses. The students made projects to represent the different viruses strains, then presented them to the class to teach everyone about the virus they chose to model. We talked to a couple of students to find out what they learned in this cool unit.
My partner and I researched varicella zoster, more commonly known as chickenpox. The incubation period for chickenpox is 10 to 21 days, so you might not know you have it until 10 to 21 days pass, and then when you do know you have it, you have rashes, headaches, fever, but don't worry because there is a cure.
In my group, we learned that in the early 90s, there were 4 million cases of chickenpox in an outbreak. Out of those 4 million, 14,000 were hospitalized and 150 died.
Thank you. The Dale 4 Cornerstone Road and the Alumni Hall of Fame Awards are revealed. Yesterday, the Gahanna Jefferson Education Foundation hosted the award ceremony to celebrate all the new inductees. The Cornerstone inductees were Carol McPeak, Sharon Tomko, Christine Shanks, and Cindy Maciosi. The inductees for the Alumni Hall of Fame are Robert Fry, Brent Bossy, Alicia Turley, and Lindsay Kovac. Congratulations to all inductees. Now to my future Hall of Fame inductees, Katrina and Paige.
Thanks, TJ, but I highly doubt that.
That's all we have for you today, Lincoln.
But before we go, we wanted to show some of our chorales performance. See you tomorrow, Lincoln. Bye.
Christ